Euro 2024, with England and Spain both facing in the final. All eyes were on a lot of players with the likes of Yamal and Jude Bellingham, both young uprising stars facing head to head. However, Spain managed to edge the Three Lions 2-1 thanks to the goal by Nico Williams and Mikel Oyarzabal. This win had Spain won the Euro since 2012. In a sense, Spain not just went a perfect 7 win in a row record, won the whole tournament without any draw or loss. Spain also won the whole tournament in a quote entertaining football, a way to implement flair, constant chance creating and high intensity press that had many spectators really glad even though they were not from Spain. This led to the question how in 12 years apart Spain, once seen as the fallen Greece dominant team, got embarrassed by Morocco in the World Cup 2022 and had their treble winning manager Luis Enrique submit the resignation, but under a new head coach of Luis de la Fuente, again obtained the title in such a spectacular fashion. So in this video, we have a look on the downfall of Spain team since the 2012 to the now of 2024 back to glory. In case you didn't know, what's up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form stumble into this channel and somehow someway like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. During the year 2008 was a milestone year for Spain national football, whereby a 1-0 win against Germany, the goal by El Nino Fernando Torres, had been enough to allow the La Furia Española reach the prestigious title. While the win is just to kickstart for Spain winning culture, but little to no one knows how Spain changed the whole football perspective. This influence also with the help from the club football as the next year saw a sharp increased attention on La Liga with Real Madrid signed Cristiano Ronaldo under £80 million at that time, and also the same time bringing big names like Karim Benzema, Xabi Alonso and Kaká. On the other side of things, Barcelona whom also see a huge change internally by the former Barcelona legend Pep Guardiola appointed to be the head coach and introduced a crucial tactics that have been lauded to this day, including some world-class players graduate from the famed La Masia. Tiki-taka was a term associated heavily with Barcelona and Spain football. Tiki-taka, in a simple terms, is a team constantly have the ball within their team and play around the opponent and then shifting the opponent movement, release spaces for other players. Plus the increase in the domestic talents, particularly in the midfield trio of Sergio Busquets, Xavi and Andrea Iniesta, whom the latter scored the extra time winner to lift the World Cup in South Africa. Going to the bench, they have Xabi Alonso, David Silva, Cesc Fabregas, help Spain to be a deep, technical and almost unbeatable team. Furthermore, during that period, due to the nature of football, see many teams often drop deep, defend the box, that led to the centre forward being very isolated. This resulted a trend of false nine player, popularized by the Barcelona Messi under Pep management, see him score bazillion goals and catapult him to one of the greatest player of all time. False nine player, instead of pushing defensive line, sitting on the shoulder of defender, likes to drop into a deeper position, collect the ball and deal damage. The trend was so tremendous, Spain in the Euro 2012 with the injury to their striker David Villa and Torres the only pure striker available, coach at that time while Busquets opted to select Fabregas as a 4-9 and had total 6 midfielder against Italy in the final. These tactics had Spain completely dominate Italy, winning 4-0. After winning the Euro back-to-back and the World Cup, Spain officially made their dynasty known across football world and had made tiki-taka the meta of the tactics. However, with the dynasty built to its peak, what come next will be fall from grace. In 2013, we started to see a number of tactics set to navigate tiki-taka, the most direct way to solve tiki-taka, keyword counter-attacking. At that time, many teams implement a strong counter-attacking tactics against Barcelona, particularly uses the quick pacey forwards and the midfield or the defenders will deliver a through ball passing through the midfield. But not many teams succeed in that aspect except Bayern have been very successful in that, using the both quick and tricky wingers of Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery strike absolute devastating effect on the Barcelona defense and eventually help them winning the treble. While in 2014, Germany, using the blueprint that Bayern popularized, other tactics that made Spain tiki-taka almost an afterthought. Germany adopt gegenpressing. Spain at the time, although was found technically ability on their feet, but they struggled on the physical aspect as the midfield were lack in height, pace or strength in general. This made many teams adopt a high intensity pressing and quick transition attacking. In the World Cup 2014, Spain was fully exposed, lost of 5-1 to Netherlands and 2-0 to Chile. With a similar fashion, both teams uses dangerous quick counter-attacking and uses intense pressing. This allows Spain to have time nor the space to operate comfortably. Moving from 2014, Spain's influence of tiki-taka faded in a very quick fashion and the pressing had been strongly favoured among footballing teams. The following years will be the slump for Spain football, consistently failed to qualify deep into tournaments, losing to Italy in Euro 2016, losing to Russia in World Cup 2018, and again lose to Italy in the semi-finals Euro 2020, and lastly lost to Morocco in the round of 16 in World Cup 2022. Coming to Euro 2024, in the qualification, Spain were comfortable top in the group with some hiccups like Scotland winning them 2-0. Other than that, Spain have little to no issue to qualify into the Euro tournament. In the tournament, Spain was not a clear favourite or by right a tier lower than other powerhouse nations as they do not have a bona fide superstar compared to other nations. For example, France had Mbappe, England had Bellingham and Kane, or Germany had Musiala and Florian Wirtz. Portugal had a number of big names, and Spain, although has a rising star but not really have proven much, and their captain Alvaro Morata had been criticised multiple times during his Chelsea and Juventus days. By the way, they also brought in a 16-year-old teenager sensation La Masia graduate Lamine Yamal, whom had a breakout season. The team was led by De La Fuente, also coached the Spain Olympic team to a silver medal in the Tokyo Olympics 2021, where a handful of players in the team like Simons, Marc Cucurella, Zubimendi and Dani Olmo, etc. Starting the tournament, Spain played against the World Cup semi-finalists and the World Cup 2018 finalist Croatia, whom to be fair, was on their last leg. Spain easily dispatched them 3-0 win goals by Morata, Fabian Ruiz and Carvajal. Next, they edged out Italy 1-0 thanks to Calafiori on goal. Lastly, Spain went a perfect record winning Albania 1-0 thanks to Ferran Torres' goal, sealed them in the round of 16 without a goal conceded. In the round of 16 against Kvaratskhelia led Georgia, Spain easily beat them 4-1 with Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Nico Williams and Dani Olmo in the score sheet. While in the quarterfinal against Germany, both powerhouses have been labelled strong team with entertaining playstyle, where both them went scoreless in the first half. The second half was another story. Dani Olmo helped Spain drew first blood, but was equalized last minute by Florian Wirtz. While in the extra time, Marino eventually helped Spain edge out over the 2014 World Cup winner, qualified into the semi-finals against France. In the semi-final, unlike the previous game, most drama came at the first half, with France took the early lead by Kolo Muani, but the teenager sensation Yamal made a cracking curler even the scoreline. And 4 minutes later, Olmo helped Spain took the lead. His goal was enough to have Spain into the final against the Three Lions. While in the final, with all eyes were on both teams, can Spain's attacking style pierce through the rigid, solid defensive England team? The answer is yes. Spain, in 2 minutes into the second half, took the lead with Yamal through ball to the far post. Nico Williams slot in for the 1-0. At the 73rd minute, England Palmer had even the scoreline with an amazing goal laid off by Bellingham. And in the 86th minute, Oyarzabal, whom subbed in for the captain Morata, made the scoreline 2-1, and Spain held the scoreline to the end and held the trophy on top at the ceremony. Closing the chapter of Euro 2024, why and how did Spain in the tournament become so fascinating to watch while able to comfortably win games? First off, Unai Simons was their first choice keeper, no doubt dominant in the air, amazing shot stopping and reliable in the possession. In front of them were centre-backs of Laporte and Lenormand, both strong centre-backs with good ball-playing ability. Fullbacks normally will be Cucurella and Dani Carvajal. The former had been held as one of the more crucial players for Spain due to his ability to invert or overlapping, making an effective partnership with his fellow wingers. And in the midfield consists of most important player for Spain, Rodri, the control tower for Spain, while also being extremely strong in the defensive aspect. Other two midfielders will be Fabian Ruiz, who also had been amazing in his role, either playing from deep and late crashing into the box. On the other, early in the tournament, De La Fuente played Pedri, but his injury in the quarterfinals made Dani Olmo a starter, and that man was a very bad man. 3 goals in his name and consistent performance in big games held him absolute ballers to be reckoned. On the forwards were their captain Alvaro Morata. Although was not rated as a top level striker, his holding play as a target man had been very underrated. At the same time, he contained the awareness, attacking defensive line, receiving through ball. On the wing was the most exciting duo in the whole tournament. Nico Williams on the left and Lamine Yamal on the right. Nico Williams had been a long sought after winger due to his directness and flair playstyle. Against Italy, Nico Williams constantly terrorized Di Lorenzo. Nico almost had hit on so many spin cycles. Besides his goal against England in the final made him a big game player. On the right, Yamal, a bloody teenager, played amongst men and completely dominated them. Breaking into the Barcelona first team in the past 23-24 season, Yamal was called into the Spain team and continued his excellence. 4 assists in his name for the tournament, emphasizing importance in contributing to Spain offense. Both wingers from the Spain were full of flair, explosive, and creativity, but had a slight alteration between them. Nico was more of a touchline winger and attack from wide using his dribbling and directness, and Yamal was more of a creative inverted wing, usually likes to tuck in inwards, using wonderful left foot to either create chance or scoring goals. Overall, Spain, despite without a clear-cut superstar name, they have a collective of uprising stars combined with multiple players show out in big moments, made them the Euro champion. Plus, so many Spanish players were on early in their career, would see Spain might go on another dynasty again. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you like what Spain had achieved in the Euro 2024, and will they go on to be another dynasty? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.